Date, time, and temperature, Saturday, March 18th, 6:18 a.m. at 47 degrees. I totally got to get my flux capacitor all fueled up with some coffee this morning because you and I are doing a little time traveling. More specifically, back to the 1990s. For today's detour, you and I have to leave the state of Massachusetts, cross state lines into Hartford, Connecticut, over here to the Hartford Convention Center for 90s Con 2023. I got here super early today for 90s Con. It's not my first convention. I know how lines are outside of conventions. I could have a little bit of breakfast in the car, kind of bypass the line. But right now, like 10:20 or so, the line is still going out to the main strip. But it looks like it's moving. Whoa, it's Mr. T. All right, that was a super quick line. It's 10:45. I was in line for 10 minutes. And I'm already inside of 90s Con 2023. Let's do this. Welcome to 90s Con. Okay, got that Bud Light. Now we can head back to the 1990s.
90s Con!
90s Con 2023. Spin the hits.
Good to see you out there. DJ Trey, 90s Con, right here.
We had to town travel from 2023 back to the 1990s.
Let's go.
Without a flux capacitor. Whoa, looks like we went too far. We went back to the 1960s. Oh yeah, it's the Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah. You gotta love some 90s video game action. I'm more of a Atari guy. This kid's playing some Duck Hunt. Mortal Kombat. Are you guys fans of a claw machine game? I'm never good at this. I never win anything in a claw machine, but if you want to try to win something, they got a claw machine out here at 90s Con. Baywatch Pinball, that is definitely 1990s. This is definitely a relic of the 1990s, a newspaper kiosk. And is this a NASA astronaut or is this an MTV Moon Man? Those are a couple fun pics, huh? Standing inside of a big screen television or a telephone booth. Both relics of the 90s. Check it out, it's the Mystery Machine, and we got some old school Scooby-Doo villains back there. This definitely did not look like my bedroom in the 1990s. This girl's getting ready to get slimed, just like on the old Nickelodeon shows. Slimer. Sick. You can get a tattoo out here at 90s Con. Here's a look over here at the 90s Con merch booth. The DJ is playing some totally awesome music, but it is also totally copywritten. So I'm just going to throw a generic music bed in here right now as I walk around 90s Con 2023, checking out all the amazing merch from the 1990s, all pop culture goodness from the 90s and late 80s, from your favorite movies and television shows and comic books and video games. A lot of cool stuff triggering memories of me being a teenager in the 1990s. Grogu, you're not from the 90s. 90s Con is definitely less about the shopping and more about the celebrity interaction. Out here at 90s Con, you can meet and greet your favorite television stars and movie stars of the 1980s and 1990s. They got Q&A panels out here. You can ask questions how it was to film that particular TV show or that movie. It's a great way to interact with those celebrities. Part of the cast of Beverly Hills 90210 is out here at 90s Con this weekend. I just had a photo with Ian Ziering, Jason Priestley, Tori Spelling, Jenny Garth. Shannon Doherty's also out here this weekend. She's not in the 90210 photo until Sunday, today being Saturday. I missed that opportunity. Stars of the TV show Saved by the Bell are out here this weekend at 90s Con. At past conventions, I met Zach Morris himself, Mark Paul Gosselaar. I've also met Principal Belding, Dennis Haskins. This weekend, I'm meeting Mario Lopez, who of course played AC Slater on Saved by the Bell. Back in 1988, I was a 14-year-old 7th grader, and the Wonder Years hit the television sets, and I remember having a major crush on Winnie Cooper. Well, guess what? Today I'm meeting that crush. Danica McKellar's out here at 90s Con. Back in 1986, the cable television channel Nickelodeon premiered a brand new game show called Double Dare, where contestants competed in physical challenges to win fabulous prizes, hosted by Mark Summers. Well, today at 90s Con, I'm meeting that host, Mark Summers, and I'm even sporting my Double Dare t-shirt. She played Cher in the movie Clueless and also Batgirl in Batman and Robin. And don't forget, she also starred in those 1990s Aerosmith videos. Alicia Silverstone is out here at 90s Con today. He's not a celebrity per se, but he's definitely a friend of mine. It was good seeing Joel Riendo, a fan of Detours, a Patreon supporter, and like I said, a friend. It was good seeing him out here today at 90s Con. I got to thank Joel and his family for this amazing Creature from the Black Lagoon tiki shirt. I got to thank you guys for, again, supporting the channel, being big fans of the videos. Well, I think I've done everything there is to do and seen everything there is to see here at 90s Con 2023, Hartford, Connecticut. If you are unable to make it to Hartford and you want to check out the 90s in person, make sure you check out the Florida edition, Tampa, Florida, September 15th, 16th, and 17th. 90s Con will be hitting the Sunshine State. Will I make it down there for that? I don't know. Kind of had my fill of the 90s today. I'd like to give a big shout out to those Patreon members that help support Detours by donating $5 monthly. Big shout out to Karen O'Reilly, Marshall Brown, Peter Jargalos, Dane Lavender, Steve Davis, C. Marie, David Goldman, Matthew Harton, Hubie Dubois, Vicente, Megan Milliman, Francis Arpea, Stephen Brady, Emilio Flores, Danielle Benedetti, Jeff Knudsen, Jonathan Glass, John Bryson, Ron Crocker, Easy Eddie Z, Vesper and Ollie Anderson, Joel Riendo, Hales and Rue, James Schimmelman, Tenacious Day, and Kansas Girl Abroad. Thank you guys so much for digging my videos that you want to give me $5 of your hard-earned money monthly. Thank you guys for enjoying the detours, and thanks for all your support. And of course, cheers, my friends. Well, that's going to be it for my coverage for 90s Con 2023, Hartford, Connecticut. If you enjoyed my coverage of 90s Con 2023, Hartford, Connecticut, make sure you go check out my coverage from 90s Con 2022, where we met a bunch of other celebrities from the 80s and 90s. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I always answer all the comments. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to Detours. Click that red subscribe button. While you're clicking away, click that small bell. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new Detour. Check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram at Derek Millen, DerekMillen. I also have a Facebook group, Derek Millen's Detours. And as always, I'll catch you on the next Detour.